This is a 1980 Datsun B210 coupe that I picked up cheap. It's not in phenomenal condition, but it works, and I decided to convert it to electric. So I opted to put the batteries in the back. A little inconvenient, but they came from the supplier in these huge cases. I probably, if I were to do this again, I would put them under this trunk and build my own case, but this is how they came. And they each came with a BMS, which is imperfect. You don't want to have two different BMSs on a single battery bank. But in addition to that, the BMS was awful. Had to be replaced, or they had to be replaced. So I deactivated them and installed another BMS on the side. You can see all these wires. Not the cleanest installation, but it works. I still have some work to put the plug in the port for the charging port in here, which will be done, but this is, for now, the battery bank. Alright, here is the engine cavity. That is the motor connected to the transmission. It's a little bit of a hack connection there. And the important part is this right here. This is the motor controller. The original motor controller that came with this was not good, but this one is a slider. You can see the name right in there. It's upside down. That's a slider motor controller, and as soon as I installed this in, fixed everything up perfectly. You can see it's connected. It's got a bunch of wires connecting it to the motor, connecting it to the firewall, which you don't need because I'm not going to have a fire in here, to the accelerator, and then that's the right here, the DC-DC converter connecting to all the appliances, the headlights and so on. So that is it. This is pretty empty after having done the installation. The wires came in from the batteries through this tubing, which you can see goes underneath the car. And so that is the car. A little sloppily wired, but that's the engine cavity. Here's the dash. It's not properly installed, but it's there. Put the car into first gear. And let's see how this thing runs. Windshield's a little dirty. Apologize for the bad view. Here we go.